30 minutes of Tabata starts right now. Let's get more fit. Hey, I'm Preston, starting with a warm-up. Start with some shoulder rolls, one direction, then add the elbows in. Then make big arm circles. I hope you are having a great day so far. If not, let's turn it into a great day. Shoulder rolls, other direction, then the elbows, then the arms. Tabata is 20 seconds of exercise, 10 seconds of rest. Let's pivot on the foot, reach side to side. We'll do each exercise 4 times. Let's end with some squats. Squat deeper each time. And then we'll get right into our first Tabata round, just like that. All right, up first we have a Spiderman push-up. What that looks like is you walk out to a plank. As you lower yourself chest to the mat, you drive your knee in to one of your elbows and then back up. Once you do the other side, back up. And that's it for that. We'll try and get in some more reps next round. You could also do those on your knees without the Spider-Man part. All right, let's walk on back out. Plank to a bear, so we're down on the mat. Shift your weight back towards your heels for the bear. Back up to that straight arm plank. So you're just shifting your weight back to your heels for a second, then up to that plank, straight arm plank for a second. We already have one round out of the way, 3 more to go. I don't know why I'm standing up. We could stay down on the mat the entire time. Spider-Man push-up, here we go. Drive that knee to the elbow as you lower your chest to the mat, then back up, other knee, other elbow. Go at your own pace. Get that chest as low to the mat as possible. Get that knee as close to the elbow as possible. Rest. Stay down here this time. Plank to bear. Remember, we do each exercise 4 times, so this will be the second time. Plank to bear. Lift the weight back. Hold it for a second. Back up to the plank. For the plank, really engage your abs. Push your navel to your spine. Squeeze your butt. Get your shoulders in line, or your butt in line with your shoulders, I should say. And that's enough of that. Round 3 coming up, Spider-Man push-ups. Not easy. Do your best. You could do standard push-ups if you'd like. You could also place your knees down on the mat. Do push-ups on your knees. But please try a couple of push-ups off of your knees to try and support your own body weight for a few seconds. Nice work. Rest, break. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest. Plank to bear. Round number 3. You hold the plank. Push your weight back to your heels. Hold the bear. Nice work, rest, break. All right, Spider-Man push-up last time. Really exaggerate the movement as you do these. Chest to the mat, knee to the elbow, and back up. Try and keep that good push-up form even though one leg is off the ground. So I'm trying to get my chest as close to the mat and my knee as close to the elbow. And rest. Last time we do the plank to bear, get ready for that. And then we move on to 2 new exercises. All right, plank, bear. Hold each position for a second or 2. Outside today, very cloudy, but nice weather otherwise. Can't complain. Enjoying the last few days of temperate weather before it gets too cold. 2 new exercises coming up. Grab some water. Jumping skater squat. So we start at one side of the mat. We jump over to the other side, skate, low squat side to side. So you're hopping over, pretty decent jump. You're landing on one foot and you're doing a squat on one leg. I'll show you a modification next round if that was too much. On your knees, frog stand. You start with your feet hip distance apart, turned out, come into like a frog squat or a deep sumo squat. Walk your hands forward. Let me show you from the side view. Lock your elbows into your knees. Hover your feet a couple of inches off the mat. Nice work. I'll show you the modification for the jumping skater squat if you're not jumping today. So if you are, keep jumping. Otherwise, step side to side. Still balance on that back foot. Still stay low. Just no jumping. Otherwise, hop over, land nice and low. You can pick up the pace or you can slow it down, whatever you want today. All right, frog stand. Let's get right into it. Let's get prepared with our frog squat. Elbows into knees. Walk your hands forward. As you walk your hands forward, you shift your weight forward, then your feet will come off the mat just a couple of inches, and you just hold that for the duration of the time. If you need to take a rest break, just come off your, or come back onto your feet. Try and hold it for as long as you can. It gets easier with practice. We have those jumping skater squats, round number 3, starting now. I should really do this on the mat. Get a little closer to you. So I'm balancing on that one foot, staying low, kind of squatting down on that one leg. Rest break. Frog stand. Let's get ready. Feet turned out, elbows into knees. Walk your hands forward and turn into a frog. Feet come off the mat just a couple of inches. You just hold that the best you can. All 10 fingers are nice and wide to increase your base of support. Nice work, rest break. Jumping skater squats the last time. So make these your biggest jumps, your deepest squats. Looks like it might rain, but there was no rain in the forecast, so we'll see what happens today. Nice work. Rest break. I believe we do the frog stand once more. Let's see. Yes, last frog stand. Right into it. See if we can keep our feet off the mat the entire 20 seconds. This time, since this is our last time. Nice work. I think I was able to do all 20 seconds. How about you? Let me know in the comments below, how is your frog stand shaping up? Sumo squat with a heel touch. Feet are out at turned out. Squat down low. We're going to stay here. Right hand reaches for the right heel. Reach up to the sky with the left hand. And then other hand staying low the entire time. That was the sumo squat with the heel touch. All right, side punch, opposite chop. So we'll punch to the left and then chop to the right, punch to the left. So we'll do one side the entire time. Next time we'll do the right side. All right, here we go. Next round. Sumo squat with the heel touch. Squat down low. Maybe you do opposite hand, opposite ankle to increase the range of motion on that crunch, or you could do same side, same foot. Up to you. So for the punch with the chop, we're punching to the left this time, and we're chopping to the right. All right, here we go. Side punch, opposite chop. So it's like you're punching someone over to your left, and then you're karate chopping the other person behind you. So it's like a real life functional fitness, functional, what is that, what do they teach in karate? Self-defense, fighting off the ninjas, sumo squat with a heel touch. Right into it, nice and low. Show you from the side view here. So I'm squatting down as low as I can get. I'm reaching up as high as I can reach, keeping my torso as straight as possible. Exhaling on the crunch. All right, here we go, self-defense move. Punching to the right this time as we chop to the left. So I'm pivoting on the back foot with that punch, and I'm chopping, twisting on the opposite foot to get a nice torso oblique work in. Sumo squat with the heel touch. Round number 3, I believe. I think this is round number 4. So if this is round number 4, this is the last time we're doing this. So really get that big range of motion. Squat down as deep as you can. Hold it down there. And rest. All right, last time, punching and chopping. Punching out to the left this time, chopping to the right. I'm doing it kind of slowly so you can see my range of motion, nice and long. You go at your own pace. Nice work. Rest, break, 2 new exercises coming up. Leg rainbows. All right, so I'll show you front view. My butt's on the mat, my legs are out to the side, my hands are next to my hips. I make a big rainbow up and over. That wasn't so big. Lean back a little bit. Make leg rainbows. I needed to take my mic off there. There you go. So big leg rainbows up and over. But now, what's next? Crunch. All right, so we're down on the mat for both of these exercises. Simple crunch. Let's bring our legs to tabletop. Hands gently support our head, elbows nice and wide. We're just crunching, small range of motion, looking at our belly button or our thighs. Our legs are glued together. Our lower back's in the mat. All right, leg rainbows, round number 2. So I lean back a little bit. Hands next to my hips, big rainbow up and over. Maybe lean back even further. Maybe try and take your hands off and just balance and use your abs to bring your legs up and over. Definitely more challenging with your hands off the mat, but I know you like a good challenge. That's why I bring it to you. Crunches, small range of motion. Exhale on the way up. Take an inhale whenever you need to. Your elbows are nice and wide. You should barely be able to see them in your peripheral vision. And rest break. Leg rainbows, this time side view for you. Either hands next to your hips or hands in prayer position. Up and over. I'm leaning back. I'm keeping my torso straight. I'm using my lower abs to bring my legs up, and then my obliques to kind of rotate my body. So my legs are just kind of going along for the ride there. They're not doing much work. Crunch, it's crunch time. Lower back into the mat. Small little crunches. Use that mind-muscle connection to feel your abs doing the work there. Leg rainbows, round, no, is it round number 4 already? Yes, yes. I'm doing round number 4 with no hands on the mat. How about you? Give it a try. Minimize the wobbling in the hips, up and over the best you can. No feet on the mat the entire time. Nice work. Does that mean we have 2 new exercises, or are we doing crunches once more? I think we're doing crunches once more. Yes, we are. All right, crunch. Small. Range of motion legs to tabletop. You want to make a straight line from your knee to your hip, so you don't want your legs too far in or too far out. If you have a mirror, that will aid you in the positioning of your legs. All right, 2 new exercises. Who knows if they'll be on the mat or off the mat? They're on the mat, or this one's on the mat. Russian twist with the tuck. A couple more, or another core exercise. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 Russian twists. Then tuck our knees into our chest. Back out. Heels light on the mat for the Russian twists. Let's see what the next exercise is going to be. I'm going to stay down here just in case. Oh, but it's a standing exercise. How nice. All right, traveling squats. So you stay in the squat position. You walk it over to one side, staying low that entire time. Stand it up. Hip thrust back down to that deep squat. Stay low. Hip thrust. Rest break. Russian twist with a tuck. Option to also take your hands off, or sorry, your heels off the mat here. Lean back, try and get that elbow to the mat. Whoop, don't fall over. Lean back until you're about to fall over. Give me a tuck every 4 twists. Nice work, rest break. We have those traveling squats, round number 2. I'll show you from the side view. So I start with my feet hip distance apart. I squat down low, travel to one side, stand it up, hip thrust, squat down low, stay low. Nice work. Russian twist, round 3 of 4. This time for me, heels on the mat, leaning back, nice and far, twisting 4 times, tuck it in, extend it out. So I'm trying to get my elbows to touch the mat. If I could do that, or if you could do that, you are a pro Russian twister. I am not. Traveling squats, round number 3. Squat it down low, stay low. Over to one side, hip thrust up, nice and low, stay low. Boom, boom. And great work. Last time we're doing the Russian twists. How are you going to do it? Heels off the mat or heels on the mat? I'm going for heels off the mat. Big lean back. 4 twists. 1 tuck. 1 extension. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck it in, extend it out long. Almost fell over. Rest break. 2 new exercises coming up, I'm pretty sure. Over halfway through, about... no, traveling squats once more. I apologize. Squat down low. It's a free exercise class where the instructor gets to make mistakes, and all you need to do is laugh, enjoy, challenge yourself. You're getting more fit by the second if you're actually exercising. If you're not exercising, shame on you. All right, V-jump, touch ground, plyo lunge. This is a doozy. I need to put my mic pack on my butt for this one. So V-jump, touch the mat. So make a V-jump back to center, then plyo lunge. Touch, touch, plyo lunge. We'll get in to more of those next round. Of course, I spent half the time putting my mic on. Surrenders, come down to kneeling. From kneeling, we transition one leg at a time to a deep squat, then back down to kneeling. Option here to place your hands on the back of your head like a true surrender, or hands prayer position. All right, for the V jumps, we're jumping in a V shape. So out, in, plyo lunge. Here we go with that. Nice work. Woo, that one gets the heart rate going for sure. Surrenders, round number 2. Come down to kneeling. One foot in, other foot, stay low. Side view here. Oh, that just kind of gave me an idea for rotating surrenders, where we can rotate around as we do the surrenders. What do you think of that? Did we just invent a new exercise? Amazing. V jumps. I need to focus. Lost my focus. All right, great job on that. Hopefully you got in a few V jumps with the plyo lunges. Come down to kneeling. Surrenders time. One foot, other foot. Maybe you have the hands behind the head. Alternate which leg comes up first. Staying low. Maybe you're rotating as you're doing this. Nice work. All right, we have those V jumps again. Here we go. Focus on your V. As you jump out, you touch the mat. Hop back in. Back to the V. Plyo lunge. So after you make a complete V with both sides, you do that plyo lunge. And nice work on that. That's almost as fun as a burpee. Almost. Surrenders last time. Here we go. Whatever way you're doing it. Let's get some twisting surrenders in. Rotating surrenders. Nice work. Rest break. Grabbing some water. All right, down on the mat for bicycle. Legs up to the sky. Start your bicycle huge, range of motion, huge bicycle pedals, slow and controlled, and rest break. I believe this is the last Tabata round. We do a cool down, then we are out of here. So great work so far. All right, scissor kicks. Same idea, but we're going to do straight legs. Hands down by your side. Lower back glued into the mat. If you feel your lower back come up, don't lower your legs this far. Same thing with the bicycle. If you feel your lower back come up, don't lower your legs as far. Ending with 2 core exercises. Here we go. Let's bicycle in the other direction this time. So if you remember what direction you were doing last time, just reverse that circle and give me a bicycle in the other direction. Big range of motion. Go slowly. Experience every part of that bicycle circle. All right, scissor kicks, round 2 of 4. This is the last Tabata round. So arms down by your side, big scissor kicks. Go at your own pace. Slower is better. Lower is better. Big range of motion. Straight, energized legs. And rest break. Nice work. Bicycles. Original direction. If you don't remember what direction you're going, do any direction you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to have you use your brain as you exercise, something that I do not do most of the time. So I'm doing big bicycle movements. Nice work. Scissor kicks, round 3 of 4. We have 3 more exercises to go, I believe. Big range of motion, up and down. So I try and make like a K or an L with my legs before I switch, depending on your flexibility. Try and straighten your leg. The straighter, the better. Instead of bigger range of motion, I want the legs to be straight, even if they're small range of motion. As you become more flexible, you'll be able to do bigger range of motion. Or you can join my stretch class every Friday to loosen up those hamstrings to help you with bigger range of motion, to allow you to straighten out those legs nice and long without having to bend them. All right, last exercise and then a cool down, and then we're done. Scissor kicks, lower back in the mat. Last 20 seconds of the routine. All right, cool down. Bring your knees into your chest. Circle them in opposite directions. Then reverse that circle. Rock up to sitting. Flip on over for 1 cat, 1 cow. Cat round the back. Cow drop the stomach. Look up. Come to kneeling. Come to standing. Quad stretch on the right. Heel to glute. Quad stretch on the left. Heel to glute. We'll take in 1 big deep breath. Reach it up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, and slowly roll it on up. Great job today. That was 30 minutes of Tabata high intensity interval training. We are live every weekday where we do a different style of exercise. Thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far, please like the video, subscribe, tell your friends. Have a great rest of the day. All right, bye now.